All right, so we got all of these dollar signs falling from the sky right now. At least that's what it sounds like to a landscaper, what it looks like to a landscaper at least. And we got the plow hitched up. We got the snowblower in the back. We got the salter ready. We got the shovels ready. I'm only bringing one snowblower with me this time. It's the one I haven't really used at all this season, or ever for that matter. But I don't even think I'm going to be using that much at all. They're predicting about 3 inches. It seems to be pretty light, fluffy stuff, which is something we rarely get. And so we'll see how things go. But it's supposed to stop snowing a couple hours before sunrise, so we'll probably get started then and get to plowing. Good morning, everybody. So I just actually got done with my first driveway. I forgot my camera, so I'm gonna have to go back and get the camera. But we got started on the first driveway, and as you can see behind me, it's just before dawn, so we got the sun coming up behind us. All right, I need to get to work. you're thinking, Mike, how do you figure out how much it snowed? Well, I actually have a very scientific method. About 3 inches. Another one done. On to the next. A lot of people will ask me where the name This Old Relic came from. And it's, well, a pretty long story, but uneventful one. So originally the name, first off, This Old Relic doesn't refer to me. Just let's get that out of the way now. I'm not that old. But it is technically actually supposed to refer to the machines that I work on. Originally when I started the channel, things like this weren't supposed to happen. We were supposed to be in the garage working on small equipment, our small engine equipment, and that was the gist of it. The main prospect of it, with COVID hitting and everything, that I wanted to do something to make sure I was being proactive with getting all of that maintenance done on my equipment. I thought a YouTube channel would be a great way of doing it. A lot of my equipment's old. It's very, very old. And a lot of it I'm just reconditioning, and what it really started with was the button. The button mower really was the inspiration for the channel to begin with. I had won that at auction. And right around the same time I was like, yeah, I could do this YouTube channel. And so that became the first piece of equipment ever featured. It's still being featured. Not gonna lie, it's still sitting in the garage and hasn't really been put into service yet. But that was the whole premise behind it. That was going to be one of the major features, was the button mower. And it's an old relic. It's a 1987 mower. So, yeah. So it actually refers to the equipment. Now, since then, the channel has really kind of just transformed and taken off. And has become a whole different kind of animal. Because people, when they hear I'm a landscaper, really don't want to see me working on equipment. They want to see what I do. They're more interested in seeing me sweat, basically. So I decided to, and what happened was we have an episode coming up in season 2. It's actually a 3-part episode called Dumpster Fire, and it comes near the end of the season. And originally it was supposed to be 2 parts, and then I got the amount of video and said I wasn't going to make you guys sit through that in one stretch, so we made it a 3-part series. However, I'm digressing here. So Dumpster Fire came out, and it's just about an issue that I was having with a piece of machinery, and it just really brought you more into the world of the landscaping world. And so that made me decide to actually bring you in along for the ride, not just with the equipment and everything else I got to do, but to actually bring you along for the ride of what I do. And so we're starting with snow plowing. We have another one where we're going to talk about a little bit of tips, tricks, and some basic knowledge of dealing with landscaping. We talk a little bit about grass seed and how to find the best grass seed. That's another thing we come up. But getting back to how did the name This Old Relic come about? So, originally the name of the channel was supposed to be This Old Junk. I looked that up on YouTube, and somebody already had the name. So I went to the thesaurus and looked up synonyms for junk. One that came up was antique. This old antique made me sound like I was doing something with curio cabinets or, porcelain dolls or something. And I didn't want that word. So I looked up a synonym for antique, and one of the words that popped up was relic. And I was like, that's a cool word. Relic is actually a really cool word. So I went through YouTube to see if anybody else had a channel named This Old Relic. And lo and behold, the only thing that popped up was a guy who has a song called This Old Relic. That's not the name of his channel. So I decided to go ahead and name the channel This Old Relic. So it has absolutely nothing to do with me. And it has absolutely nothing to do with my age. I don't think I'm that old. However, I have a 7-year-old son who likes to remind me that I'm very old quite frequently. So, but yeah, this old relic has absolutely nothing to do with me and my age. It has to deal with the age of the equipment. And it just, the channel is morphed into something beyond its own name. So, that's this old relic in a nutshell. Okay, so just finished the last driveway of the day. It's about 1 o'clock, so we put up a good 7 hours today. Not quite as many hours as we did last time, but that's a good amount. And I'm headed home right now. So basically all that's left to do is, with this snow, is just go have the snow day fun. The actual snow day fun, not the working snow day fun. So, alright, well, until next time, I'll catch you later.